Good morning. It's currently 8 o'clock in the morning, and I'm here. I'm going for DevFest. Yeah, check out what I'm wearing today. I'm putting on this sweater, this brown, and these shoes right here. Kind of the same things that I wore for graduation. But anyway, today is DevFest, and I'm really excited that I'm going to be going for the third DevFest in my life. So it's currently around 10, just reached where DevFest is going to be. So I'm a bit late because I got disorganized along the way, but at least I'm here. So it's actually not yet even 10, it's around 9:56. I've just reached here at the event, so I don't know which rooms I'm supposed to go to because the place is so big, just like you see right here. Yeah. I'm right here with Mr. Benjamin. Happy to meet him. How are you? Good, how are you?
Of course, we are lifetime learners. We are students.
This sound interesting to you? Anybody? Alright. Okay. Alright. And the second option that you have, again, you consider yourself the director of this particular movie, right? This particular session. This is the second topic, right? Which is exploring the present and future opportunities in cloud computing. This is using software as a service. It's essentially a way to provide access to users via their browser or via mobile apps without them having to set up anything by themselves. If you use things like Slack, use things like Office 365, Google Workspace.
You can use it as an alarm in case they have a break-in, because the major use case was around that, enabling you to be safe, and also in case you had a break-in in the night, how do you reach out to your neighbor? How do you let the person next door know that I need your help today because I have a break-in app guy is attacking me? So ideally, we were building a backend, and this was with Node.js, but basically we are leveraging Firebase Cloud Functions. Has anyone used Cloud Functions in Firebase? Additionally, we did have a couple of other frameworks coming in. As you can see, Next coming in. If you're building web applications with Vue.js, basically Vue.js being an alternative to React, Angular. There is now support for that for Next.js, Astro. Those of us who have built, or those people getting into building with Astro. Also, Astro now support.
If you're using Google Docs, it's all software as a service, so everything is actually through that way. So it means you need the internet, right? True. But if the internet goes off, you realize that sometimes you can't do what you want to do, right? So there are some applications that act differently when the internet goes off.
Yes.
Yeah? Like Google. Have you all done web before? Web development? Or it's just you have some that want to join web development? You're practicing that right now. Yeah? Okay. Those that are just starting out, you know, if that was. Now with PWAs, you're able to actually do the functionality and get to access the notifications. So you have a PWA, this system, or this tool, that can actually engage with native APIs and get access, let's say hardware, get access to
The notifications operate offline. That's a very, very powerful thing that operating offline. I'll just share a bit about that. So,
Tobias, what does it take to be a great person? Eh?
A great person. Just be yourself.
But some of us, ourselves, are not the ideal selves.
It's true, but I'm finding it to be true. Consistency.
You guys will have to turn to my channel when you grow up. When the world is destroyed by nuclear war, you look to my YouTube channel.
I'll be destroyed by AI. Can't play anything.
Wow.
So if you can pronounce the word, I don't have to say it. That's you guys know what to say. So you're able to make your right now. Anybody else, when you talk about more visible, why do you think it's more visible? The contrast, right? It's bold. It's easier for you to see. As a developer, it takes very small things to actually make your application quite accessible. It could range from just making your background clear and your text bolder to incorporating some of these AIs that some of these APIs that we've talked about. Firebase, right? What can you do with Firebase? Sorry? Okay, so you're saying it's a real-time database management system, right? What else can you do with Firebase? Can you deploy on Firebase?
Yeah.
Can you do authentication on Firebase?
Yes.
Right? Firebase has a lot to offer, but this time we have something new, right? You're now able to build AI-powered web applications with Firebase extensions. What this means is you can even build your own Firebase extensions on the Firebase platform and then have them deployed. Another thing is
the other partner that we cannot forget is the International University of East Africa. So I talked about the growth.
use your PyTorch backend. You can use JAX as your backend. You can use TensorFlow as your backend. Backend means it's just the lowest API, right? But on top of it now you can use Keras. You can use Keras CV, that's for anything like images, videos, objects. You can use Keras NLP, which I just talked about. If you want to do auto-completion, text generation, building large language models. Yeah, so Keras can pretty much do anything. So for image detection or processing, you could use ResNet as a model. You could use YOLO. If you want to generate images, you could use Stable Diffusion as a model.
YOLO?
YOLO, yes.
You only live once.
I can explain like what is an activation function. You have your data, huge data,
yes,
and you're going to predict on this data.
Yes.
So an activation function helps you in retrieving or performing that prediction.
Yes.
And for you to do that, we have different activation functions. We have ReLU, that's rectified linear unit. We have TAN-H,
yes,
we have Sigmont, we have softmax. But usually when we are building neural networks,
yes,
there is a couple of layers of how your data is being processed,
yes,
how the model is learning. And we usually end up with softmax as the last activation function,
yes,
because for it, the function is a mathematical model, really, equation, which normalizes the results, yes, of your model between 0 and 1. So while you would use like ReLU, and your results are in -30, +40, +100, they don't narrow down to a prediction of 0 and 1. Remember, prediction is just probability,
yes,
from 0 to 100%. So if something is going to give me a prediction of 100,
Okay, let's say I'm a normal software developer, normal software engineer. Okay, by being normal, you're not even normal. Because at that point, you have something you know about software development.
Yes.
But let's say a person who is starting from what is a computer, right?
Okay.
They want to get to know or to understand machine learning because that's what they're interested in. They've seen all these chat GPTs, self-driving cars, all that stuff, and they want to get started with machine learning. They don't know anything. Is there some sort of roadmap you can point them to, something to help them understand what to do, what not to do, how to get started?
Okay, so there are two roadmaps I will talk about.
Yes.
The first is the professional roadmap that I would recommend. Do data science. And the reason why I say you do data science is because machine learning is just a component of data science. And data science will introduce you to problem-solving skills. You will learn how to interpret your data, you learn how to collect data for the problem, how you pre-process it, how you clean it, how you analyze it, how you interpret everything. And usually with data science, because now you're a problem solver, it's very possible for a data scientist to tell you that after analyzing this problem with all the data available, it's not a machine learning problem. You don't need AI to solve it. You can just do traditional software engineering.
Yes.
But which is different if you take the path where you want to dive just into machine learning as your first try. Because now for you will think that everything needs to be solved by machine learning. So the professional path is for you to do data science. It will introduce you to data because data is the basis of everything machine learning.
Yes.
Without understanding data, you're going to build weird models, you will not understand it, you will not solve your problems. So do data science. In data science, you'll get machine learning. And then you can now later choose to specialize as a data analyst, a data engineer, machine learning engineer, or anything.
Okay.
But if you want quick results, you can just simply go and do a machine learning crash course. Google has one. You can go to Udacity. We have machine learning foundations.
Yes.
You can go to Coursera or any other platform. You could even do YouTube. There are quite a number of courses. So you will do machine learning, but as a machine learning engineer or MLOps, at the end of the day, you have issues with managing your data. Because once you mess up with data, you're going to have messy models.
Yes.
Yeah, so the right approach is always do data science first.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Yeah, so everything is it's a new thing.
Nairobi has been.
To do twice now. I gave a talk last weekend but one at DevFest Kampala, and during my talk, all the ladies were in another session. So I only had like 2 ladies in my talk. And today I'm also seeing like only 2 ladies. So my talk, should I like go up here? What should stay here?
Go up.
I go up here?
Yeah.
You guys are bad. I stay here. So I understand maybe the one I'm showing to the user, and then I'll have like an addition to the formula, which will be addition, and then now I'll write a program to do it. But in machine learning, we don't do that. In machine learning, we give it the input and the output. So we give the algorithm the input and the output. And then we want it to figure out the formula on its own, right? So we're not giving it the formula, we're only giving it the data, which is like the input and the output. So the features and then the prediction, and then it will the feature and then the output, and it will give us prediction after that. So you will bear with me, I have to pay for it, but I will pay for it later. Up there, so you have to let me close once in a while. Okay. If you want, you also this data, and then I use the model to make prediction on this. So, and the terminologies, I also explained it. So a model is kind of like a compiled program, but instead of being compiled from code, we train it from data. We don't like have it from code. And then you can use the model to make predictions and analyze your data. For example, if I want to predict
Yeah, so I'm currently done. I'm heading back home because I have to go to Bomo, which is so far from where I am. I want you guys to look at this boat. I would puke if I got in there. This thing is so scary.